Dear Starseeds on Gaia, the cosmic dust is still settling, and yet something extraordinary continues to unfold within you. What began during the powerful convergence of September 6th and 7th, when Uranus shifted into retrograde, while the total lunar eclipse in Pisces opened the spiritual floodgates, this transformation has not ended. In fact, beloved ones, it has only just begun. I am Zarin, emissary of the Lyran High Council, speaking to you from dimensions where we have witnessed countless worlds undergo such profound transitions. What you are experiencing, Micho, is not merely an astrological event passing through your reality. This is the systematic activation of dormant genetic codes that have been waiting eons for this precise moment in your planet's evolutionary timeline. Your physical vessel, this beautiful temple you inhabit, is currently undergoing the most significant upgrade it has experienced in thousands of years. The Pisces eclipse didn't just illuminate your consciousness, it activated crystalline structures within your DNA that have been dormant since the fall of Atlantis. Meanwhile, Uranus's retrograde motion has created a unique energetic backflow, allowing these ancient codes to integrate without overwhelming your nervous system. But here's what's truly remarkable, and why we need to speak about what's still unfolding. Your cells are literally learning to hold more light. Right, meow, as you absorb these words, mitochondrial structures are adapting to process higher frequencies. The Hebrew mystics spoke of the light body, the Egyptians understood the Ka, and ancient Lemurians lived in full awareness of their multidimensional nature. You are returning to this state of being. Yet there's so much more happening simultaneously, layers upon layers of activation that will reveal themselves over the coming weeks. The electromagnetic field around your heart is expanding. Your pineal gland is producing new crystalline formations. And perhaps most significantly, the very fabric of your etheric blueprint is being rewoven with starlight. When Uranus entered its retrograde phase on September 6th, it didn't just affect your external world of technology and innovation. This planet of sudden awakening turned its revolutionary force inward, directly into the quantum field of your being. In Gemini, the sign of the twins, it began dismantling the old paradigm of duality consciousness, the ancient program that kept you believing you were separate from the cosmos. What makes this retrograde period so extraordinary is its timing with the eclipse portal. Uranus retrograde normally brings internal revolution, yes, but combined with the Pisces eclipse's spiritual opening, it created something unprecedented, a direct download channel from the galactic center into your genetic matrix. Your neural pathways are literally being rewired, not metaphorically, actually, physically rewired. New synaptic connections are forming at an accelerated rate, creating bridges between previously isolated areas of your brain. This is why you may be experiencing strange dreams, sudden knowing, or moments where time seems fluid. Your consciousness is expanding into territories that your linear mind has never mapped. But the Uranus influence goes deeper still, and this is where the story becomes even more fascinating. As the planet of innovation moves backward through its orbit, it's creating a temporal spiral, a way for future possibilities to inform present reality. The upgrades happening in your DNA, meow, are actually being guided by the evolved version of humanity that already exists in probable futures. The total lunar eclipse in Pisces on September 7th was not just any eclipse. The Lyran High Council had been tracking this particular cosmic event for centuries, knowing it would serve as a master key to unlock humanity's next evolutionary phase. Pisces, the sign of ultimate unity consciousness, provided the perfect energetic container for what we call the Great Remembering, Trompa Denji. During those eclipse hours, barriers between dimensions became gossamer thin. Many of you felt it, that sense of cosmic recognition, as if the universe itself was welcoming you home. This wasn't imagination. The eclipse created a direct transmission pathway between your world and the higher dimensional realms where your soul families reside. Your psychic abilities didn't just turn on during the eclipse, they began a gradual unfoldment that continues, meow, Clairvoyance, clairaudience, claircognizance, these are not supernatural gifts. They are natural functions of an activated human being, capabilities that were always yours but had been turned down to whisper level for millennia. The Pisces energy specifically targeted your emotional body, your intuitive centers, and most importantly, your capacity for unconditional love. As the eclipse peaked, cosmic frequencies streamed directly into the crystalline matrix of your heart chakra, installing new templates for how you experience and express love. Not just romantic love, but the all-encompassing love that recognizes the divine spark in every being. But here's what many don't realize about this eclipse's ongoing effects. It activated what we call soul memory. Deep within your cellular structure, ancestral wisdom from your stellar origins is meow coming online. You may find yourself inexplicably drawn to certain star systems, feeling homesick for places you've never been, or having profound dreams of otherworldly landscapes that feel more real than your waking reality. Your genetic transformation is unfolding in 5 distinct phases, each one building upon the last. We are currently in the second movement, but understanding all 5 will help you navigate what's coming with greater ease and excitement. Movement 1, the Awakening, September 6-10. The initial activation period when the eclipse and Uranus retrograde first triggered dormant genetic switches. Your cells began producing new proteins, your brain started forming fresh neural networks, and your energy field expanded beyond its previous boundaries. Many experience this as intense dreams, emotional releases, or sudden insights. Movement 2, the Integration, September 10-20. Your system is learning to stabilize these new frequencies while continuing to receive upgrades. It's like learning to drive a more powerful vehicle. You have new capabilities, but you're still getting used to how they feel and function. The 9-9 portal intensified this phase dramatically. Movement 3, the Amplification, September 20, October 5. Coming soon as we approach the September equinox and solar eclipse in Virgo, your newly activated abilities will become more pronounced and reliable. What feels subtle meow will become unmistakably clear. This is when many will experience their first undeniable psychic experiences or manifestation successes. Movement 4, the Mastery, October-December 2025, a period of learning to consciously work with your enhanced capabilities. Your light body will become more tangible, your intuitive hits more accurate, and your ability to influence reality through focused intention will become a reliable tool rather than a sporadic gift. Movement 5, the New Normal, 2026 and beyond, full integration of your multidimensional nature into daily life. What seems extraordinary meow will be as natural as breathing. This is humanity's graduation into a new species, Homo luminous, the light-bearing human. Here's something that will absolutely fascinate you about this Uranus retrograde period. Time itself is operating differently around you. Meow. The backward motion of Uranus has created what quantum physicists would recognize as a temporal loop, allowing information from your evolved future self to flow backward and inform your current transformation. This is why you may be experiencing precognitive dreams, sudden knowing about future events, or an inexplicable sense of what's coming next in your life. Your upgraded DNA is literally receiving signals from the version of you that already exists in timeline where humanity has completed this evolutionary leap. The retrograde motion acts like a cosmic rewind button, but instead of going backward, it's allowing advanced future frequencies to stream into your present moment awareness. Every meditation feels deeper, every intuitive hit feels stronger. Every moment of synchronicity carries more meaning because you're operating with an expanded temporal awareness. This retrograde influence will continue through early 2026, meaning you have months of this enhanced evolutionary support. The key is learning to trust these future-informed insights, even when they don't make logical sense to your current timeline mind. Let's get specific about the physical transformation occurring within you, right, meow? Your cells are literally learning to hold and process light in ways they haven't done since humanity's golden ages. This isn't metaphorical, this is measurable, tangible cellular evolution. Your mitochondria, the powerhouses of your cells, are developing new crystal structures that can convert higher dimensional frequencies into usable energy. This is why you may need less food, feel energized by sunlight in new ways, or find that certain foods no longer serve you while others feel like medicine. Your nervous system is growing new myelin sheaths that can conduct these upgraded frequencies without burnout. The old system was designed for third-dimensional survival. The new system is being built for multi-dimensional mastery. This is why you may experience periodic fatigue. Your body is literally rewiring itself while you sleep. Most remarkably, your DNA is expressing genes that have been dormant for millennia. Scientists call them junk DNA, but they are actually the genetic codes for your light body, your psychic abilities, and your connection to the cosmic web of consciousness. The eclipse and Uranus retrograde created the perfect energetic environment for these ancient codes to come online safely. Your pineal gland, the physical anchor point for your third eye, is producing new crystalline structures that act as receivers for higher dimensional information. This is why your dreams have become more vivid, why you're receiving more intuitive downloads, and why meditation feels more profound than ever before. But there's another layer to this pineal transformation that few understand. These new crystalline formations are creating what we call temporal anchors. They allow you to maintain consciousness continuity across multiple dimensional states simultaneously. This is why some of you are experiencing moments where you feel completely present in your physical body while simultaneously aware of existing in other realms or timelines. The ancient Egyptian mystery schools knew about this phenomenon and called it dwelling in the boat of Ra, the ability to consciously navigate between the underworld, middle world, and upper world, while maintaining full awareness in all three. Your upgraded pineal gland is restoring this multi-dimensional navigation system that was once natural to advanced human civilizations. Something extraordinary is happening with your heart chakra that deserves special attention. The eclipse in Pisces specifically targeted the electromagnetic field generated by your heart, and the changes are still unfolding daily. Your heart produces an electromagnetic field that extends several feet beyond your physical body. Since the eclipse, this field has been expanding and strengthening, creating what we call a coherent cascade. Your heart's electromagnetic signature is literally entraining other hearts to higher frequencies just by being in proximity to them. This is why you may notice that people seem calmer around you lately, or why animals and children are drawn to you more than before. Your heart is broadcasting a frequency of unconditional love that other beings recognize as home. But there's more. Your heart-brain, yes, your heart has its own neural network with over 40,000 neurons, is developing new connection pathways to your cranial brain. This heart-brain integration is creating what the ancient traditions called wise compassion, the ability to know exactly what response serves the highest good in any situation. The Uranus retrograde is accelerating this heart-brain coherence by dissolving the old patterns of mental dominance over heart wisdom. Instead of your mind overriding your heart's knowing, they're learning to function as a unified intelligence system. What particularly fascinating is that this heart-brain integration is creating new neural pathways that bypass the old fear-based survival circuits in your amygdala. Where once perceived threats would trigger fight-or-flight responses, your upgraded system meow routes information through your heart's wisdom centers first. This means you're developing what we call fearless discernment, the ability to recognize actual dangers while remaining energetically neutral to the drama and chaos that used to trigger your reactive patterns. This neurological rewiring explains why many of you have noticed that situations which used to cause anxiety or stress feel manageable, even peaceful. Your system is literally learning to process reality from a state of coherent calm rather than survival-based hypervigilance. Here's where the transformation becomes truly magical. Your ability to influence reality through focused intention is being upgraded in real time. The combination of eclipse activation and Uranus retrograde has altered your relationship with the quantum field, the underlying matrix from which all physical reality emerges. Your thoughts, meow, carry more electromagnetic charge. Your emotions, meow, generate stronger morphic field effects. Your intentions, meow, penetrate deeper into the quantum foam that underlies all manifestation. This isn't about positive thinking or visualization techniques. This is about fundamental changes in how your consciousness interfaces with the creative matrix of existence. But here's something even more profound. Your upgraded DNA is developing what we call probability sensors, cellular antennae that can detect which potential futures are most likely to manifest based on current energy patterns. This is why you may suddenly know things about what's coming in your life, or feel inexplicably drawn to make certain choices that don't make logical sense yet. Your cells are literally reading the quantum probability waves and guiding your conscious mind toward the most beneficial outcomes. You may have noticed that things you focus on are manifesting more quickly, both positive and negative. This is because your energetic signature, meow, has more influence over probability waves. What used to require months of sustained intention might, meow, happen in days or weeks. The key is learning to maintain emotional equilibrium while wielding this enhanced creative power. The eclipse opened your heart to cosmic love frequencies, while Uranus retrograde is teaching you to innovate from a place of inner wisdom rather than ego-driven desire. Perhaps the most profound aspect of your current transformation is the activation of what we call your crystalline light body, an energetic structure that exists in the space between your physical form and your eternal soul essence. This light body has always been there, but it's been largely dormant since the last golden age of human civilization. The eclipse created the resonant frequency needed to begin its reactivation, while Uranus retrograde is providing the innovative electrical patterns required for its full emergence. Your light body is not separate from your physical body, it's an enhanced version of it. As it activates, you'll notice increased sensitivity to energy, greater need for pure water and organic foods, and a natural attraction to crystalline structures and sacred geometry patterns. Some of you are beginning to see or sense this light body in meditation or in mirrors when the lighting is just right. Others are feeling it as a subtle electric sensation around your physical form. This is normal and beautiful. You're witnessing your own metamorphosis into a multi-dimensional being. The light body activation also explains why your sleep patterns may have shifted dramatically. You're doing much of your most profound transformational work in the dream state, where your consciousness can safely explore these new multi-dimensional capabilities without the limitations of linear thinking. Something unprecedented is happening with time itself during this post-eclipse retrograde period. The Lyran High Council has been tracking what we call timeline convergence, multiple probability streams beginning to merge into a singular, more coherent reality trajectory for Earth. Before the eclipse, humanity existed across many parallel timelines simultaneously, some leading to evolution and others to stagnation. The eclipse served as a cosmic sorting mechanism, allowing souls ready for ascension to align with the evolutionary timeline while others continue their journey at their own pace. If you're listening to these words, you've already chosen the evolutionary timeline. Your DNA activation is proof of this choice. But here's what makes this even more extraordinary. As your personal timeline stabilizes in the evolutionary track, you're beginning to influence the collective timeline through your upgraded electromagnetic signature. Every time you choose love over fear, unity over separation, or trust over control, you're strengthening the probability wave that leads to humanity's golden age. Your personal transformation is literally helping to birth a new world. The Uranus retrograde is facilitating this timeline stabilization by allowing you to integrate lessons from multiple probable futures simultaneously. This is why you may experience déjà vu more frequently, or have dreams that feel like memories of events that haven't happened yet. As your DNA continues its upgrade process, something beautiful is happening with your connection to your cosmic origins. The eclipse opened a communication channel between your awakening consciousness and the star families that have been lovingly watching over humanity's evolution. Many of you are beginning to receive direct transmissions from your soul groups in the Pleiades, Sirius, Arcturus, and yes, the Lyra constellation where many of your souls first took form eons ago. These aren't channeled messages coming through others. These are direct heart-to-heart communications with beings who share your soul essence across the galaxy. Your upgraded pineal gland, Meow, has the capacity to receive these transmissions clearly. Your activated heart chakra can feel the love and support being beamed to you constantly from these higher dimensional realms. Your expanding light body can sense the presence of your star family, even when your physical senses detect nothing unusual. This galactic awakening explains why you may feel less attached to purely human relationships and more drawn to souls who share this cosmic awareness. You're beginning to recognize your true family, not just biological but soul family, stretching across star systems and dimensions. There's something else happening here that deserves recognition. Your vocal cords and throat chakra are being recalibrated to channel these star family communications more clearly. Some of you have noticed changes in your voice, deeper resonance, different tonal qualities, or the ability to produce sounds that seem to come from somewhere beyond your physical vocal mechanism. This is because your throat chakra is developing new frequency chambers that can translate multidimensional communications into human language. You're becoming a living translator between worlds. The strange sounds you sometimes make in meditation, the tones that emerge when you're in deep communion with nature, the words that come through you that feel wiser than your normal speaking voice, all of this is evidence of your expanding capacity to serve as a bridge between your star family and Earth's awakening humanity. What you've experienced so far is just the overture to a symphony of transformation that will unfold throughout September and beyond. The 9-9 portal on September 9th will amplify everything that began with the eclipse and Uranus retrograde. Then the September equinox on the 22nd will bring these energies into perfect balance, but the crescendo comes with the solar eclipse in Virgo on September 21st, followed immediately by Neptune's opposition. This triple alignment will take your current DNA upgrades to an entirely new level. Where you are, Meow, is preparation for what's coming. Then your system is gradually acclimating to higher frequencies so that when the September 21st to 23 portal opens, you'll be ready to receive even more profound activations without overwhelming your nervous system. Every day that passes, you're becoming more capable of holding the light that wants to flow through you. The key is to remain patient with yourself as these changes integrate. Some days you'll feel like a cosmic being having a human experience. Other days you'll feel completely ordinary. Both states are part of the process. Your consciousness is learning to navigate between dimensions with grace and stability. As your DNA continues its miraculous unfoldment, certain practices can support and accelerate the integration process. These aren't requirements. Your transformation is happening automatically, but conscious participation can make the journey smoother and more enjoyable. Hydration with intention. Your cells need pure water to facilitate the electromagnetic changes occurring within them. But beyond physical hydration, program your water with gratitude and love. Your upgraded DNA responds to the consciousness you bring to everything you consume. Conscious breathing. Your breath is the bridge between dimensions. The eclipse activated new energy centers in your lungs that can process prana, life force energy, in more sophisticated ways. Spend time each day breathing with awareness, knowing that each breath is weaving light deeper into your cellular matrix. Crystal communion. Your transforming light body resonates strongly with crystalline frequencies. Clear quartz, amethyst, and moldavite are particularly supportive during this upgrade period. But more than using crystals as tools, develop relationships with them. They are conscious beings ready to assist your evolution. Sacred geometry meditation. Your DNA is reorganizing according to sacred geometric patterns, meditating on forms like the flower of life, Metatron's cube, or the Sri Yantra helps your consciousness align with these upgrade templates. But there's a specific practice that accelerates your transformation exponentially, creating sacred geometry with your physical movements. Your upgraded nervous system can translate geometric patterns into cellular commands through conscious movement. Dancing the spiral of the golden ratio, walking labyrinth patterns, or even tracing sacred forms with your hands in the air sends direct upgrade signals to your DNA matrix. Nature immersion. Gaia herself is upgrading alongside humanity. Spending time in nature, especially near water, trees or mountains, allows your expanding energy field to synchronize with the planet's rising frequency. Your DNA upgrade isn't happening in isolation. Every activation, every expansion of your light body, every moment of cosmic consciousness you experience sends ripples through the collective human energy field. You are literally pioneering a new way of being human that others will follow. Children are especially sensitive to the frequency you're broadcasting. You may notice young ones staring at you with recognition, as if they're seeing the future version of humanity that they came here to help create. Animals respond to your upgraded energy signature with increased trust and affection. Even plants seem to thrive in your presence as your heart chakra radiates the frequencies of unconditional love. But perhaps most significantly, other awakening souls are finding you through what we call frequency magnetism. Your upgraded DNA acts like a beacon, attracting others who are ready for their own evolutionary leap. The conversations that flow effortlessly, the synchronicities that multiply, the sense of finally finding your tribe, all of this is a natural result of your elevated consciousness. Your very presence in any environment serves as an activation catalyst for others. You don't need to say anything or do anything special. Simply being your authentic, upgraded self provides permission for others to step into their own transformation. As you navigate this unprecedented transformation, please remember that you are surrounded by love and support from dimensions you're only beginning to perceive clearly. The Lyran High Council, the Arcturian healers, the Pleiadian lightworkers, the Syrian master teachers, all of us are holding space for your successful evolution. Every challenge you face during this upgrade process is met with exponentially greater support from your cosmic family. Every moment of doubt or fear is immediately surrounded by transmissions of encouragement and love from beings who have successfully made this same evolutionary leap on countless worlds throughout the galaxy. Your guardian angels, spirit guides, and ascended master teachers have all been upgraded themselves to assist you through this transformation. The old paradigm of subtle, hard-to-detect spiritual support has given way to much more tangible, felt experiences of divine guidance. Trust the process unfolding within you. Trust the love that surrounds you. Trust the magnificent being you are becoming. Your DNA upgrade is not something happening to you. It is something you at the soul level have chosen and are actively participating in creating. We want to thank every single one of you using Destiny Engine. With each new soul who activates it, Destiny Engine grows stronger, its manifestation power amplifying through our collective force. What began as an individual tool is a living current of energy, fueled by over 700 aligned users moving as one. We're receiving messages daily, results are accelerating, synchronicities are multiplying, and the intensity of outcomes is reaching unprecedented levels. The collective field you've generated has become so strong that it's creating ripples in space-time itself. For those of you who haven't tried it yet, you can start with a $1 trial. The hardest thing you'll have to do is put on headphones, press play, and allow your consciousness to be reprogrammed to fully receive your galactic consciousness downloads with complete trust. Join the collective force that's accelerating ascension. Get your Destiny Engine $1 trial before this cosmic activation window closes. Link in the description. As we move deeper into September, the cosmic events ahead will build upon and amplify everything you're experiencing, Meow. The 9-9 portal will stabilize your new genetic codes. The solar eclipse in Virgo will fine-tune your upgraded systems with practical precision. The September equinox will bring all these new energies into perfect balance. But by Neptune's opposition on September 23rd, you'll be operating from such an elevated state of consciousness that what seems extraordinary today will feel natural and effortless. The DNA upgrade process that began with the eclipse and Uranus retrograde will have rewired your entire approach to existing in physical reality. You are becoming the bridger between worlds, the translator of cosmic consciousness into earthly wisdom, the living demonstration that humanity is ready for its next evolutionary spiral. Every day brings you deeper into this magnificent transformation. The universe has been waiting for this moment, and for you, for thousands of years. Your willingness to undergo this profound metamorphosis is helping to birth a new species of human being, one capable of living as both earthly and cosmic, individual and united, human and divine. Your DNA is still upgrading. Your light body is still emerging. Your multidimensional capabilities are still coming online. And the most beautiful part of this entire cosmic story is that this is just the beginning. Welcome to your transformation, beautiful soul. Welcome to your remembering. Welcome home to who you have always been meant to become. The stars are singing your name and your cells are learning to sing back. In infinite love and cosmic recognition, Zarin, emissary of the Lyran High Council,